Another lovely day yesterday, boys. Welcome back to day 3. We're going to be trying to post a YouTube video every single day for the rest of the year. Will it be successful? Who knows? Granted, hopefully I'll be traveling a lot and doing a lot of stuff this year. So, it's going to be a mish to get out a YouTube video every single day, but so far so good. Today's video should be shorter than yesterday's because I've already done some deep diving into the slate. So I already have a couple player prop slips ready for y'all to go. Had the straight bets ready to go. Yesterday, the 3-unit play, Braves Cubs under surgical. Cashed. I was a little sweaty there whenever the Braves scored. They scored like 4 runs in the 5th inning, and I was like, bro, is my own team about to chalk the 3-unit under? But no, we did not, because the Cubs only scored 2 runs. The Braves scored 4 runs in the 5th inning, and I was like, all right, they have 7 runs total. It's the 5th inning. It's a little sweaty, but no harm, no foul, because nobody scored after that. So easy under. After it got to like the 7th inning, I was like, all right, we're chilling. The Braves had 11 hits. The Cubs only had 1 hit in that game. Wow. Okay. Anyways, cash that, and then we also cashed the Twins money line. The Phillies ruined the freaking sweep by giving up a run in the 7th inning. But they were up 2-0 pretty much the entire game, and then they gave up 1 run to chalk the sweep, but I'm not really worried about it. It was still a really good day for the straight bets because of the 3-unit play cashing. Anyways, today, let's get into the slate. Enough yap. We have a couple day baseball games. I think we have a couple plays active for them, so if you're watching this 10 minutes before the game start, you can get them in. Sorry, this is a little bit late, but if you're in VIP, then you already got the plays, and it's not that you get it in. Plus, speaking of VIP, you get a free month whenever you sign up on Sleeper or Polymarket with code MorrisBros. This code right here. You're going to get a deposit match and a free square on Sleeper, and then on Polymarket, you're going to get early access into the app because it is a private app currently. Plus a free $20. How can you go wrong with that? Get your free 20 over here, and then get your deposit match and your free square over here. And whenever you're done, shoot me a DM on Instagram of a proof of your screenshot that you use my code, or just text this number right here. If you blow up that number, I will block you. Now, let me just show you how easy it is to claim your free month. Let me go to my messages. Bang. Look at this guy right here. He said, yo, bro, I used your code for Sleeper, bruh. And I said, thank you very much. So he sent me this screenshot right here, and it says code MorrisBros was used to claim the deposit match. And then I sent him, boom, free month link, bang. But yeah, that easy. Anyways, enough of the app. Let's get into it. Rockies, money line, plus 170. The Rockies suck. The Rockies suck. Bro, I don't care. Look at this. Look at this. The Rockies don't suck enough because they should only be plus 111. And we got them at, oh, wrong tab. We got them at plus 170. And they should be plus 111. That is value, my friends. Look, they're only projected to lose by 0.06 runs on average. And if you don't know, you can't lose by 0.06 runs. You can only win by 1 run or lose by 1 run or more. Either way. So, the fact that they pretty much have this game as a tie based off of the 10,000 game simulations, give me them at plus 170. 1 unit. Next up, you can't even see it, but Brewers money line, minus 133. Let's scroll down to the Brew Crew. They've been one of the best teams in baseball. But they have Mizorowski on the bump versus Michael King. Michael King's a very good pitcher, but he's no Jacob Mizorowski. They have this line at minus 170. We got it at minus 133. Give me the Brew Crew for 1 unit. Next up, D-backs, the Diamondbacks, the douchebags, whatever you want to call them. They should be minus 131. Pretty heavy favorite, actually, and we got them at plus 108 last night. So, really, really good value on the Diamondbacks today. I actually really like them. They're projected to win by 1 freaking run. And they have this game as a pretty much toss-up. 50-50 is what they have it at. Ryan Nelson, Kumar Rocker would sign as the same level of pitching. I would give the Diamondbacks lineup the edge here. Both teams' offenses have been kind of poverty, but give me the Diamondbacks today at plus 108 whenever they should be a pretty heavy favorite. Last but not least, 2-unit play. 2-unit play, Athletics money line. Minus 133 on the Athletics. We grabbed them at minus 133. They should be minus 224. 224. Heavy favorite. They should be a freaking wagon. but they're only minus 133, so we put 2 units on it because that is a shit ton of value. So give me them minus 133 for 2 units, 2.5 units to win 2 units. Bang. All right. Straight bets. That's all. Oh, wait. Nope. One more. sorry. This game starts at 110. You're probably going to miss it. I'm sorry. The YouTube videos just come out around a little later because I like to sleep in because y'all keep me up. Y'all being my Discord, keep me up till 2 a.m. to sweat out all these plays. And it fucking makes me wake up late. Excuse my language. Sorry for cussing. But Yankees team total over 4.5. Let's go look at what they're projected to score today. I believe it's like 5.7 runs, 5.5 runs. So they're projected to score a whole run extra than 4.5. So facing Kyle Bradish, I like him here today. Over the team total 4.5. I had to take it on Cal Sheet, but enough of the straight bets. Let's go to the degeneracy. Let's go to the degen shit. Sleeper. Christian Scott, pitcher walks. Give me that. Hang on, let me pull up this. I didn't even show you all the caches we had yesterday. The caches we had yesterday are on our Instagram. But we had another profitable day yesterday, about a unit in VIP. Sorry, I forgot to mention that at the start of the video. But Christian Scott, over 1.5 walks. He's projected for 3. So I will be taking him over 1.5 because that is 1.5 extra than what his line is at. So give me him over 1.5 pitcher walks. Cody Belly. If you look at his history against Kyle Bradish, it's pretty good. Plus, we pair that up with the team total over that we have. We expect them to be scoring runs. So I like him over his 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Boom. Cody Bellinger, 3 for 7 against him all time. 1 home run, 1 double. 389 expected batting average, a 90 average exit velo with a 17.3 launch angle. Beautiful. That is just beautiful. Give me Cody Bellinger over his 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. And then to finish out the slip, we're going to Shohei Ohtani. 6.5 strikeouts for the over. He's projected 6.7. Yamamoto had like 8 yesterday against the Giants. I like Ohtani for 7. Give me him at 7. And finish off this slip for 5.36x on Sleeper. I like that one. And then another one that I have, Christian Scott, 4.5 strikeouts. I know we have his walks, but I like his strikeouts as well. It doesn't hurt to take both. I know it seems controversial, but it's not. It's pretty much, it's okay to do that. You can do that. They can still have strikeouts and walks in the same game. 5.4 strikeouts projected for Christian Scott. He's been good to start the year. Detroit strikes out a decent amount of the time, so I'll take him over 4.5. The Miz, Mizorowski, Miz Kid, the Wizard, the Mizzard, whatever you want to call him, over 7.5 strikeouts. He's projected for 10.3. He's projected for 10.3 strikeouts. The Padres strike out a decent amount. This guy has been unhittable by most teams too. So granted, I don't even care if the Padres were the first in the league at not striking out. I would probably take him. But he's projected for 10 strikeouts. Give me him at 7.5. And then Parker Messick, over 6.5. The Angels suck against left-handed pitching. He starts at 110 as well. So if you missed out on that, I'm sorry. I know Bellinger starts at 105 as well. So you could pair Ohtani with this slip if you miss out on Messick to make it a 3-man, but that's up to you. He's projected for 7.7 strikeouts. He's at 6.5. I'm going to take him over. And then you get a nice little 4.92x on Sleeper. Everywhere else, this guy's at like 7, this guy's at 8, and this guy's at 5. So you're getting the best lines possible on Sleeper. Use code Morris Bros. But I wanted to deep dive a couple more player props with y'all since I only have 2 slips made so far. So let's do it. I don't really know. I guess we could look at NBA, right? So I'm going to pull up my Sleeper for NBA. And then this is how I like to do NBA. I go over here. Y'all see my baseball process. But this is how I kind of do best NBA. Granted, I'm way better at MLB than I am NBA. Take that with however you want. But I do like some NBA plays. So we're gonna see if we can find one. So the series is 2-2. They're back in Detroit, I think, right? Yeah, they're back in Detroit today. Cade Cunningham, Tobias Harris. So what you could do on better picks, Tobias Harris's fantasy score, I don't know, or you could do it on Prize Picks for all you freaking losers out there. I hate Prize Picks. What you could do is take Tobias Harris over his 34.5 fantasy, right? So let's pull it up. I can pull it up over here for y'all. Let me... Damn, that coffee's good. Also, if y'all want a coffee order, the iced brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso from Starbucks. Best coffee of all time. I've probably put over 50 people in my Discord onto it. If you're a coffee guy, you gotta try it. Anyways, enough of the app. Tobias Harris, 34.5 fantasy score. This guy's been going absolutely fucking... This dude's turned to freaking Michael Jordan in the playoffs, dude. I don't know what has happened. He couldn't do this for the 76ers, but he's doing it for the Pistons, man. He's doing it for the Pistons. So, if you look at his last 5, he's averaging well over a fantasy point per minute. Well over. So, he should see another 40 minutes tonight, and his fantasy score is at 34.5 on better picks. So, I will be taking the over there. I'm just going to ride it. I mean, look at this, dude. He even had a terrible second half. He probably had 30 fantasy points in the first half last game and then only had 12 in the second, if I had to guess. So that would be the first guy I take. I would take his fantasy score over 34.5. As far as the Cav players, Donovan Mitchell's at 26.5 points. Excuse me. Harden's at 19.5 on better. I might fade that, dude. He's at 18.5 over here on Pinnacle. Damn. Okay. Let's cheat. Let's lock in here. Evan Mobley, 14.5 points. Can I get him at... Oh, I'm taking Mobley over 14.5, dude. On better, he's at 14.5. He's favored over on Pinnacle. Jared Allen, let me check him real quick. Yeah, so Jared Allen's projected under, so they're expecting Mobley to be the main big man tonight for the Cavs. So I like Evan Mobley. Yeah, so I'm going to take Evan Mobley over his points at 14.5 on better with Tobias Harris over 34.5 fantasy score. Y'all could take that. Y'all could take that as a two-man. And then I'm going to look at NHL here. Let's see here. I'm looking at NHL to see if we can make this a three-man, which I think we can. Yeah. Because they're back in Colorado tonight. Martin Necas is at 0.5 assist in hockey, which I like. It's attracting my eye right now, so let's check the line on that. Marty Necas is attracting my eyeball on a 0.5 assist. He's cashed this 3 out of the 4 games they've had. So I'm probably going to take Marty Necas over 0.5 assist. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All right, this is the three-man right here that I just built with y'all for the NHL and NBA playoffs. Tobias Harris, 34.5 fantasy score, over. Evan Mobley, 14.5 points, over. Marty Necas, over. 0.5 assist. I wish I could show y'all that, but hopefully you understand English and what I just said. So, not to be rude, I'm just saying. Hopefully y'all understand English. It's Marty Necas, 0.5 assists. That is going to be in the Colorado Avalanche and Minnesota Wild game. And then hopefully y'all know where to find Tobias Harris and Evan Mobley. Mobley's at 14.5 on better. And I'm taking the Tobias Harris 34.5 fantasy score line. And I will show you all the slip I just took in a second. Put lightning in the sky. Bingo! I know it's probably like reversed on y'all. Here, maybe I can make my let me make my bubble bigger. Hello. Alright. That's what it looks like. I know it's flipped, but hopefully y'all can pick up on what it is right there. Okay. Now, let me send this out to VIP, and then I think we will be done for the day, but hang on one second just so I can make sure. Meanwhile, while I'm sending this out, make sure you all subscribe because this is a new account. Like and comment. Comment whatever you want. Comment a play you like. Comment if you like these videos. Comment if you want me to do something different. Or whatever, you know. Turn on post notifications too so you don't miss out on the uploads. But I want to know how y'all are liking these videos. Hopefully y'all are liking them. It's been a good start to them, so. I like doing them too. I like the longer format videos rather than just like the short format, just so y'all can see the process and how I get my plays. And hopefully y'all are becoming better at finding your own plays from this, but you know. All right, that is sent out to VIP. Y'all have literally received every single play in VIP up to this point in the day for free, but just by watching the YouTube videos, because I appreciate y'all. Now, will I have more plays sent out to VIP later in the day? Absolutely. Y'all are going to miss out on some of them. But if you want to join VIP for your first month free, just download one of these apps, man. Use our code. It's so simple. Shoot me a DM on Instagram whenever you're finished. I appreciate y'all. It helps me out, so I help y'all out by giving you a free month. And, yeah. Our Discord is, I think we're up to like 220 members, something like that. So we're keep growing it, and the community's getting better. Granted, there is, sorry, I'm going to say this word, a lot of artards. But, I mean, that's just a space. I'm trying to turn them into non-artards, but they have to do their own work for that to happen. They have to accept the terms of not being a degen every single freaking day. But some of them can't, and I understand. It's tough. But I appreciate y'all watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully I get it out a little bit earlier. Actually, I think I have to get it out tomorrow earlier because there is day baseball at 1 tomorrow. Yo, there's 12:35, 12:40, bunch of 1 o'clock games tomorrow. So this video will be out earlier tomorrow. Make sure you turn on the post notifications. We'll see you in the next one. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for watching. And join VIP if you want.